All right, my friends, how are you today? Aaron Michael Eschenburg here, bringing you some honest astrology for Thursday, July 11th, 2019. We have a grand kite going on, a grand kite, all right? So it's a grand trine, water trine between the emotional moon up there in Scorpio, telling us to sink down deep, down to the bottom of our own passions, our own, uh, you know, our own desires of sex, money, and power, and our community shares, how we work with other people into expanding in what we have. So the moon is now making this connection over to Neptune in its home sign of Pisces, the expansion of the unconscious mind, the expansion of the conscious mind. The conscious mind is but a bobber in the ocean of the unconscious, Carl Jung, right? And now those two are making a connection down to the sun and the North Node in Cancer. Now the opposition is up there to the South Node, of course, and Pluto and Saturn. So let's just take a look at that real quick so you see what this kite looks like. Okay, so here's our moon, 17 degrees, Neptune, 18 degrees. North Node, 17, Sun, 19. So this is still a conjunction. This is a beautiful, really, really fantastic trine. Sing to the bottom of it. Hey, it's me. This whole week here, this week here has been kind of like realizing that we're behind the driver's seat. We're behind the wheel in our driver's seat of our own car. And where are we going with this car? What are we doing with this? We kind of kick and scream sometimes when it comes to like the law of attraction, and it's just like what we're doing, creating this life, manifesting this life. And it's just like even the unconscious things that we desire come into manifestation, right? And it's like who's beating your heart? You are. Even if you're unconsciously doing it, if you're involuntarily doing it, no one's beating your heart for you. That's done by you, right? My neighbor's not beating my heart. My friend's not beating my heart. I can't change it. It's just doing it, but it's something that I'm doing. So just being human, just simply being human by having thoughts, by having desires, it's like this ripple effect. Just like a subwoofer in the trunk of a car. It's like that bass doesn't stop there. You hear it a half a mile down the road. Okay, so our thoughts are frequencies. These thoughts ripple through us. We have a desire. That desire is rippled throughout the universe. This, with that string theory, this oneness of connection. Okay, that's this Neptune. We're all connected. All right. So we have these needs, these emotional needs. We have desires up there in Scorpio. We have intuition. We have feelings. This is our Cancer energy. Our sun's really saying, go in this direction. Okay, go in the feeling of our authenticity. Go in the feeling of our emotions. What are we really feeling right now? But this is a day of release. Okay, so this is where we're headed in this big trine. But we're connected to the Earth here. This Earth sign. Okay, which is Saturn, the South Node right here, and Pluto, which Saturn wants to structure this, the Pluto wants to transform this, and then the South Node wants to release. So it's just like once we have this, once we have sunk to the bottom, okay, really gone deep inside of ourselves and our own want, desires, our own passions that we're, seeking after, and we're just honest, vulnerable and honest with ourselves, then we get to the expansive part. Okay, and then when we get to this expansive part is when we get to the transformation. Okay, and once we get to the transformation, then we get to the release. Well, first we get to the release, then the transformation, or both, whatever. It's up to you. Release, transform, and then you get to restructure. Okay, so it's like this water is moldable. Water is formable. This divine feminine energy. Okay, the earth and water signs are both feminine signs. So we have this emotional, feminine water energy that wants to mold, and this earth energy wants to structure it. It's like, okay, yes, I've done these things. Yes, I've brought this onto myself. Yes, all of these things. Yes, these are my desires. These are my passions. These are my, hidden secrets, that I don't want, that's like the Scorpio side of things, like the things we keep kind of hidden, right? And they come to the surface, and it's just like, well, this is part of me. And it's just like, bring that up, we can create with this. This is beautiful. Water, earth energy. Water, earth is, the creation of life. So we get to create by releasing. What am I releasing What can I let go of in order to bring me to this new place? You know, is there thoughts? Are there thoughts that are bricks of ideas that I can let go of that have been holding me back from this little bit more formless, you know, form within formless, moldable, you know, water. It'll take the shape of any cup. So this is great release. That is where we're headed. That is the point of this kite today. Although the North Node is over here saying follow our intuition and all this good stuff, be emotional. Up here, it's saying, hey, we have to structure, we have to let go, and we have to transform these, you know, some of these older concepts that no longer serve us. So that is our beautiful Thursday, friends. It is a great day, a great release. This is getting us ready. Because in a couple days we have this other, it's a partial lunar eclipse. Anything within 18 degrees of the nodes is an eclipse. All right, so we still have a lunar eclipse coming up here. Not too long. This is a foreshadow of that eclipse, because that eclipse, of course, is going to be the nodes. So Sun is going to be pointing what? Toward the North Node. Follow our emotions, follow our intuitions. The Moon's going to be over here. Our emotions, right? Our intuition is up here, saying, okay, restructure, release, reform, transform, Pluto. Okay, so this kite right now is a great foreshadowing of what's coming. And this is saying, if we do this work today, this grand trine releasing of, sinking down to this like deep hidden secrets of our own, emotional body. Again, like that, yeah, look, I beat my own heart. No one's doing it for me. It's not the act of some outside force. That's me. Once we sink down to the bottom of whatever's going on with us, we can, it'll come illuminated. We can transform this stuff today. Then on the full moon lunar eclipse, it becomes illuminated. Okay, and it's a new journey from there. So this is the good work that we're doing today on this amazing Thursday. So I hope you enjoy this beautiful day, and we'll see you tomorrow.